split the beehive today and they're active. This is a very late split. I'm doing some experiments with late splits that actually some of them worked out last year, so I'm taking it a step further. We got bees buzzing around. Here I am. I'm a permaculture designer, and I'm continuing to eat my backyard. In this case, we're harvesting more tomatoes. I have a process that I'm used to doing, and I've been doing it for quite a few years. What I do is I dry these tomatoes or dehydrate them, and I don't dehydrate them until they're a crispy, thin wafer. I only do it about halfway. You get about half the moisture out of them. When they start to get crispy, you're a little late. So you really got to stop before they get crispy. They're gonna be soft. They're gonna have moisture left yet. It's just that it's condensed. And you're gonna put them in a jar. Pack them in. The last one I added cherries, sweet yellow cherries. I'm going to add peppers with this one. And then you fill the jar with olive oil. Put it in the fridge. You have to put it in the fridge, because there's bacteria that can grow in that olive oil on tomatoes if you don't put it in the fridge. If you want to do that where you want to keep it unrefrigerated, then you have to dehydrate them all the way. Probably soak them in vinegar for a day first, and then pack them in olive oil. At least that's my advice. But they're in the fridge, and I've had them last as long as 4 years that way. And boy, are they good in the wintertime. Normally we eat them all in the winter. I fry eggs. Boy, these bees are really upset. I don't blame them. I mostly use them for frying eggs in the morning for breakfast. But last year we had an overabundance and made way more than I could use, so we started using them for meals, regular meals. And we liked it so much that I planted even more tomato plants this year. I got a lot of tomato plants. I have canned them in the past. I made salsa. I have salsa left in the storage, so I don't know if I'm going to make too much salsa this year. So the drying them, I know we're going to use them, utilize them all, probably in 1 year. One winter. So right now I'm picking tomatoes off of my tomato wall. This is a wooden wall on the back side. Our oak planks on the front side is just a 4x8 sheet of plywood. And the tomatoes were planted on the sun side. Here in the northern hemisphere, the sun side is the south side. And it helped do a couple of things. The main one is it shielded the tomatoes from the cold north wind. It helped the tomatoes to grow on those cold days. Otherwise the tomatoes wouldn't grow. The other is it helped me have an early crop of tomatoes, because the tomatoes ripen quickly in the heat. There they are. I saw some back here. Guess that's it for here. We're gonna have to bug out of here because the bees are just upset. If I get underneath my trellis here, they normally slow down a little bit. You're upset now. I'm gonna split them again tomorrow. I actually had a very successful hive. I already took 2.5 gallons of honey off of it, and it got more to give. But I may decide to just leave them have it because I split them into 3 hives today. And the hive that I left here has 2 frames with queen cells on it. I'm going to split it again. And one of the other hives have 2 as well, and I'm going to split that one again. So out of 5 splits, I'm hoping to get a couple of queens through the winter. The experiment that I was successful with was getting those late queens through the winter. And boy, did they start up fast this year. They had a little experience last year building a hive. They didn't build a very big one. I had to feed them through the winter. I fed them sugar water for a couple months, and then when they began to build their hive for the new year, I gave them back their honey. And boy, they were really successful. So I'm doing some more experiments with that type of an arrangement. See how it works out. We got something going here now, don't we? Look at. I got a little toad in here. Good. Toads eat slugs.